Okie dokie. Good morning, everyone. I assume most of you are going to be seeing this on the playback. So, hi, good morning. My name is Kyra. Welcome to my channel. I am here today to do my day 20 in my Witchy Bullet Journal live because I'm tired this morning and I don't have enough time to film and edit and upload before I have a client. So we're doing this. I was just like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna put it live and do it that way, which makes my life actually a lot easier because then I don't have to edit. Oh, hey, Dad. I wasn't expecting anyone. Now this is even better. You can hear me okay, right? Hello, Juniper Wren. This is even better, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I figured because I'm using the same setup. I mute my face camera, hello, because my phone camera has the better mic, but then I have to turn down my computer volume completely. I wasn't expecting any because it's early. Fuck, it's early, and I'm like, nah, it'll just be me. It's no big deal. Um, Oh, that's so cool, Steph. You'll get to see me live in action. Ooh, strength. Well, you'll see what I pull. So, the reason I didn't film fuck all yesterday. Well, I started to film yesterday. This is your sneaky peek of what I've come up with for August. And I've penciled in the things I want to do. But look at it. Isn't it cool? Her tail's a flap. Chaw. Isn't that cool? The reason I didn't, I sat down and I penciled. Nice. Yeah, I can see that with the strength card. I sat down, I had penciled it in, I sat down, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Because my card of the month, if you missed yesterday's video, my card for the month of August is the Queen of Cups. Isn't she pretty? And I just really want to lean into this intuitive energy. Anyways, I had set this up and I was like, okay, I'm going to get ready. I started filming to do the setup. And then I was like, I'm not feeling it yet. Every time I try to make my journal fancy, it looks like my 2-year-old needs 2 sisters and marker to it. That's it. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm just going to mute so I can blow my nose. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So I started to set it up and I feel like maybe I kind of want to do something new in it this month, but I'm not sure what. So when I started to set it up, I was just like, eh. And that happens sometimes. Actually, it happens a lot where I'll start setting it up. I'll do my predictions and I'll go to set it up and I kind of need like a rest time. Because like this is supposed to be a very intuitive month. So I'm like, I'm wondering if I want to do something, like do an extra new like spiritual thing in it in honor of the Queen of Cups. But I'm still percolating on that idea, so I'm just leaving it as it is for now. And that's why I didn't film yesterday, because this is so much easier. Live is so much easier because I don't have to edit. I can just throw up like I just go live and then the video is just there. It's done. Anywho, morning stuff. Morning stuff is morning stuff. First is a journal. No. Yes, it's a journal, but first it's my card. I have an idea for a newish kind of video. I'm not sure if it's going to replace my monthly Sparks, which I do want to do again. But I have an idea, y'all. I'm very excited. Lots of ideas. So tell me, Steph and Juniper, do you prefer Juniper or Juniper Wren? What do you like? Tell me in the chat, in the chatty chat, what part of the journaling stuff do you like? What do you enjoy about my channel? Would you please indulge me this morning and tell me? If I'm very gentle, it's okay. I just don't want to hurt my ghosty friends. What is my card for today? Junie. Oh my God, that's so cute, Junie. Oh, I'm dying. It's so cute. So freaking cute. Okay. Daily card. Ghosty, 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 ghost. Come to me, little ghosty ghost. That's two. We only can fit one in my necklace. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Oh, cool. That's really good. I'm glad to know that, because the thing is, I feel like I'm working on the cohesiveness and the consistency and stuff with my channel. And I'm trying to, that's again too. I'm trying to get it flowing better so that way new folks can come and join our community. I'm so close. Let me tell you, if any of you ever decide to do the YouTube thing, trying to wait to hit a specific numbered milestone is a pain in the butt, because like you'll gain 3 subscribers one day and then the next day you'll lose 2. And it's like, oh, it's the worst. So, and this happens every time I do a tarot video. I gain a few. Nice, Steph. That's really cool. I love separate journals. If only they worked for me, because it doesn't, but I love them. Anyways, daily card. I know it's driving me. Yesterday, I started the day at 989 subscribers, and then I lost 2. And this happens every time I put up and it's happened all month long. I put up a journal video. I put up a tarot video, I gain some subscribers. I put up a journal video the next day, I lose some subscribers. It's very annoying. Thank you, Junie. I appreciate the feedback. Lisa, we're talking about what stuff we like to see specifically in my journal. I know you said you like my daily post. So, which I'm doing. I'm focused. You think that's it? I think that's it. I'm focused. I'm not sure. Okay. Hold on, let me focus. I'm ignoring the chat and I am focusing. Daily card. That's a billion. We can't play with all the ghosts today. I'm sorry. Land on here. Okay. That was a landing on here. Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm no longer ignoring the chat. I had to focus. Unrelated note. Oh, that's you? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Yes, my sale is still going on, for those who don't know. And yeah, I'm really excited. Super duper duper excited. That's so sweet. Hi, sweetheart. How's school going? Is it boring? She's learning sciencey crap in school. I actually have people here. People actually, I don't know if they can hear you over there. I love you. She won't kiss me because I'm live. Okay. Charmcast. Time for noise. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I have to update. I've got at least one new testimony. We can close our eyes. She's gone now. And you know, not her thing, but I appreciate the joking factor. Okay. Knight of Cups. That's a Knight of Pentacle. This is not them. So how is everyone doing this morning? We went swimming yesterday. I was writing in my line journal. Well, yeah, I was just like, I didn't want to miss the video. Because I'm so close to being done it. And like, I love chatting with you all so much. There's 7 of you with me and it's 9 a.m. here. This is so exciting. I love chatting with you all so much and I didn't want to miss the video, but I was like, I have a client at noon. From noon to 2, they booked a birthday reading. And so I was like, I don't have time because I didn't film yesterday, I don't have time to film this morning, edit, and get it uploaded. And then after the session, I want to go for a swim again. We went for a swim yesterday and it was so much fun. My kiddo's getting so close to swimming. There he is, Knight of Cups. My kiddo's getting so very close to swimming. And the water just feels so nice. It's a really nice outdoor pool that we're close to. So Innisfree. I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. So check this out. Here's how it looks now. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a buff. This is a glasses cleaning cloth because I wear glasses. Look at that. There we go. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is my card for today. Leading with my heart. Pretty easy to do. But yeah, so I was like, I didn't want to miss the video. And I was like, if I'm going to do it, I might as well just hop on live and do it. That'd be fun, especially because like I wasn't expecting anyone to join me because like I know I'm awake and I'm a weirdo who pays attention to YouTube first. I've done this before for others, right? Like there've been times when Jessica Starr, formerly known as Jessica the Story Witch, now goes by the YouTube channel Jessica and the Moon, where I've woken up and gotten a notification that she's live and I'm like, off I go. Are your coworkers being particularly buttholey? Hope not. But this will give me a lot of freedom to do my day stuff. I got to try and work on cleaning my house. Like I'm doing okay. I definitely am feeling my depression. Oh God, I hate when people make things more difficult when they need to be. But then again, I'm told that I do that a lot. So I don't know. Yesterday, my pen fell behind my desk. It rolled and it fell. It was really annoying. And I was like, no, it was like this whole slow motion moment. I almost caught it. I forgot to ask Soraya how her head was. Hold on, because I don't want to yell. Okay. Hello, DN4007. Do you have like a nickname I can call you or something? Or should I just call you D? I work from home too, and it's nice to be able to hang out on lives and work at the same time. Hell yeah, it is. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing live and working. And again, this is part of my job. So good morning, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Zariah's head yesterday was fine. So yay to that. I did water yesterday. Donna, why the teeth clenched? Donna, do you not like your name? You made a teeth clenching emoji. See? Teeth clenching emoji. Did brush my teeth. Definitely did physical movement. We went to the pool. I suck at emojis. I'm putting my astrology chart and labels on the first page as I'm Virgo. I'm using Mooted Earth. That's awesome, Steph. I often want to like tell everybody to book with me just so I can see all their charts for purely selfish reasons because I love charts. So, you know. Okie dokie. I did everything in my journal last night, and then today, here's today. I still haven't filled in much because it's just a weird week. I was saying that I'm feeling my depression, which is true. It puts me in kind of a weird headspace. Like I feel very like a fog of, am I going to cry kind of thing. And I redid my hair because I was starting to look a bit like a hedgehog. Anywho, tonight, my patrons who are level Venuses and up, we have live readings. I have to do the budget. Well, I did my budget already. And then I have my session. We're doing the bullet journal video now, and I'm trying to work on getting my house reset. That was why I was saying I'm working on, I'm feeling my depression because I just feel very, kind of an overarch of blah. My weekend was eh. It was eh. So like my plan, good morning, Burgess. How are you, love? My plan was to work on Brain Skull, resetting my house yesterday. I was like, I don't have any meetings or sessions. I'll just reset my house. And then I'm keeping it this way for sure. And then I was going to do that, and I did the dishes, and then I just kind of crapped out. I'm doing okay, Burgess. It's thank you. Even though it's hard, it's nothing unusual. You know, it happens. So I'm doing okay, and things like going live really help me. And sessions with my peoples. So let's chat. what I've got set up so far for, oh, right. Let me just finish what I was saying. I keep interrupting myself. So yeah, so I was starting to do stuff, and then I only had the spell slots to do the dishes, and then I ran out of spell slots. But that's okay, because it's better than doing nothing. I did one thing yesterday, a big thing that made the house better than it was before, right? That's fine. Sometimes that's where you need to be. I've done one thing. That's it. Okay. So if you missed me doing my predictions in yesterday's video, go check that out later. Not right now, hang out with me, but go check it out later. Basically, what I got, this is the focus. And what I got was just this very overwhelming message of constantly reinforcing the don't surrender to the unknown of the future and like allow the journey to get you there. Like surrender your expectations of the future, let go of those expectations of the future, kind of thing. So it puts me in this weird space for August where I'm trying to set it up and think about what I want to do for August without being too planning. You know what I mean? Like I need a lot of room for the intuitive stuff. So I want to do more witchy intuitive stuff this month, but I'm not sure what. So what I've done as I stop flipping is I've got this set up roughly for my goals. Like I penciled in things to be exactly the same, where I have, so let's talk it out. So I have my goals, my brain dump, and my sparks. I think I'm going to change this a bit. And then I had my Medi-Cal. That's really easy to put somewhere. My 2-page content calendar. My idea for a kind of sparks video is I'm thinking of doing them separately. I'm thinking of doing like my sparks where I talk about my faves, my show and tell the way everyone does. They're super fun to watch. Do you guys like those videos? And then I'm also thinking about doing a month in tarot. So like here I put July in tarot, where I sit down and I talk about the noteworthy things that happened with my cards for the month of July. Like, for example, I would talk about my Queen of Swords, King of Cups pulls. How the Queen of Swords was stalking me, just the noteworthy things that happened throughout the month of July with my tarot that I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So that's my idea. And I thought it would be cool to do that every month. And I could also talk about the types of cards I pulled. And any patterns and stuff, and just kind of catalog things. Catalog's not quite the right word. Anyways. So I might need a place to record that. The brain dump, I'm not sure about the brain dump because I really like this big list. And I haven't added a lot to the brain dump. I'm not sure about the brain dump, and I think I want to do more with my goals. Medi-Cal stays, this is staying, although I'm not sure about doing this here. But I have a new spread where I'm planning out my videos more in advance. So that way, hopefully I can get better, like I said, consistency and flow. My astrological overview, I love that I tried to do, oh, yeah. I should do this in conjunction with my goal setting, don't you think? See, this is why I haven't started setting up my spreads. Now I'm excited. This is what I'm excited. Okay. And I'm a geek. So instead of this, I want it to be my first page. I can do that though. I want to do the astrology stuff first. So where's my eraser? Y'all, I don't know where anything is. This is my corner rounder, which I left out. Put that back in the drawer. If I were an eraser, where the fuck would I have put myself? Goal setting or brain dumping, clearing things out to make room. Well, the brain dump, Burgess, I actually I don't do that so much yet. I want to. It's more so that how my brain dump ends up working is kind of reverse to how I've heard a lot of people talk about it. In that I will sit there, I don't brain dump onto the page to clear my head. So perhaps I should call it a don't forget me instead. What happens is, as the week goes, I brain dump onto my, look at how cool this looks. I brain dump onto my weekly list. And then at the end of the week, anything here that I don't want to forget, but I don't want to have on my weekly right now, I put in my brain dump. So that way at the beginning of the next month, I can make sure I don't forget these things. So what I'm thinking is the flap I open into, this one, when I flip her tail, instead of doing my Medi-Cal here, let's erase those numbers. And I have multiple lines because, I don't know if you can see that. I have multiple lines because I had to have a line. I want to do the same thing here where I have multiple layers. Undo where I have multiple layers, right? So maybe not on the first one though. No, I kind of want this to be small. So we're gonna erase this line too and erase this line. We don't need these lines. Woo! My book is a slip sliding. So this is going to be my Astrology Center. And I'm going to have, I think I'm going to have a note from my predictions, just like an overall message for me to focus in on. And why did I do this? What did I do? What the fuck, guys? Are you having fun hanging out with me in my weird morning brain? Okay, I want to talk about this, Juniper, because this is actually a thing, and this is actually why I do my planning for the most part in the evening. It's a thing that happens to a lot of people, and that's why it's recommended. It's recommended that folks either do what you do and they do a brain dump right before bed, or they do a brain dump right when they wake up in the morning. So for me, I like to clear my head of my thoughts. I like to go to bed with a clear brain. It makes it easier for me, especially because in the past few years in the pandemic, I've developed this new habit or coping mechanism, which is not the healthiest, where if I'm having a hard time which right now is one of those, I am okay. But if my anxiety or my depression is high, I avoid sleep. And I do this because I dropped my pen. Hold on. My morning brain is flying all over the place. I do this because what was I saying? Oh yeah. During the pandemic, let's cut a page off. Should we use some scissors? Scissors. This is a thing that started happening in the pandemic. Where I would ow, I poked myself with the scissors. It started happening in the pandemic where I would have, like, I'd be woken up with panic anxiety thinking my throat was closing. So there are certain times when I don't feel safe to just lay down in the dark and go to sleep. I either stay up really late, way later than I should, especially because I've got a kid who wakes up at 6, or I good morning, Novira. How are you, darling? Or I insist on falling asleep, snuggling Zariah while the TV is on, while the lights are on. It's weird, like, because I've never had such issues with my sleep. And in reality, I still sleep like well-ish. Once I'm asleep, I'm asleep. But it's a thing. Okay. So this is getting cut off. It's morning and we're cutting some paper. La 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 la. Yep. Paper. Perfect. See, now I need that corner rounder back. Anyways, Junie, the point was, it's actually a thing. So if you find, this is to anyone watching this, if you find that you have trouble going to sleep because you have all my bunch of little corners fell out. Look, they fell on my journal. If you have trouble sleeping because you've got a bunch of stuff in your head, just a really good thing to try is doing a brain dump. The thing is, do it in a reliable space where you'll check back in with it. And then and it's not an immediate thing necessarily for everybody, but eventually your brain will start thinking all the things because it'll be able to trust that you, good morning, Jennifer. It'll be able to trust that that you're writing the shit down, and then some of the shit you'll realize you don't give a shit about. I hurt my thumb. Oh yeah, I poked myself with the scissors. That's why. But yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, so this is why I haven't set up my things. So we are, for those who are just joining us, insomnia sucks. My wife never sleeps well, ever. We did my daily journaling. I pulled the Knight of Cups, and I'm having fun. So I'm just going to sit here on live for however the fuck long I feel like it. I'm going to work in my journal. How does that sound? That's what we're doing. I recently acquired some howlite. Howlite is really good. Just remember always the same thing goes with crystals as does tarot, as does anything else. If you pick up howlite because you've heard it's a really good stone for sleep and it's really good for calming, and if you try it and it doesn't work for you, that's okay. Go pick a different stone. Just look at the stones you have and be like, what feels calming to me? If I hold my stone, what makes me feel like I'm a fall asleep? If that's howlite, use howlite. If that's another stone, use the other stone. Because even though there are general properties these all have, we have personal associations. Kellyanne Maddox talked about it in her Rebel Witch book. Okay. So I was saying to everyone, for those who just joined, that I didn't do any filming yesterday because I was feeling weird, because I felt like I wanted to try some new things in my spreads, but I wasn't sure what. I figured out some of them now. So we're just sitting here and chatting and doing shit, and I'm excited. I've also been pulling 2 cards before bed with the question, what do I need to let go of from the day in order to transition to sleep? I love it. I love it. Okay. So this is going to be where's my pencil? Oh, and here's my colors. These are my colors for the month. Oh my God. There we go. Isn't that nice? Nice colors. I tested them back here. So we have a dark purpler, and we have a darker blue, and we have this beautiful tealy, yellowy green, and then we have this silver. Is this not fabulous colors for mermaidy Queen of Cups month? Okay. I find that I either have to have too little to say and don't fill the whole page, or too much. Perfectionist me has a problem with having days where I don't write enough on both or one. Novira, we could work on that. Where's your chart? I know I have your chart. Where is it? I'm not going to show it publicly, but that makes me want to look at your chart and tell you where that's coming from. I'm looking at your chart. This is what happens when you're a client of me. You'll say things and I'll be like, ooh, where's that coming from in the chart? And then I'll pull out, oh, that's where that's coming from. And then I'll pull out the chart and reference things. I know, yeah, I got your chart, girl. This is my page. So yeah, these are the colors I've gone with. The other thing I have to do, not today, but so this is going to be my astrology. I love the idea too. This is really a good idea of sitting down, and now that I've done my predictions, so I know I'm eyeing that journaling service you do. Yes, I'm not going to lie. No one's actually booked a journaling consultation yet. I know I could do it. I've been journaling. I'm going to sneeze again. Journaling since been bullet journaling since 2016. And the idea of the service is just problem solving the journaling, right? And yeah, no one's booked it. Problem solving the journaling and using things like the client telling me what type of stuff is important for them, suggesting things. Because, hold on, let me blow my nose. You all are so sweet. Thank you. an interesting thing happens. Part of this is because of the way my brain works. I'm kind of a bit of a fixer where I want to suggest to people how to fix things, which did you just book something now while you did? Oh my God. Steph, I believe they're around the same cost. If you or yeah, you put Steph journals, yeah. Um if I believe they're close to the same cost. Off the top of my head. Monthly journal consult or a monthly astrology consultation. That one's cool. So that one's the one where we look at your chart, like how I look at my chart, and I'm like, it's Leo. The monthly, my brain is excitedly spinning. The monthly astrology session, which Steph booked, is where I sit there and we look at one piece of your chart at the time. So because we're going into Leo season, Steph, when we sit down and chat, we'll be talking about the Leo part of your chart. It's a really great bite-sized way to get into it, especially if you, that's totally fine, Steph. I'm always here. And the cool thing is now that I'll have your chart, when you do book journaling, I'll be fucking referencing your chart. I will be referencing your charts. See, here's the thing. I have Mars in Gemini. I get fucking bored, right? I want to learn how to read the chart for each month, the upcoming month. So like I do, Burgess, that's the type of session Steph booked where it's monthly journaling consult. So instead of pulling any cards, we just look at your chart the way I do, right? The cool thing is I have Mars in Gemini, and my Mars is motivation, it's aggression, it's willpower, it's all sorts of things like this. That's awesome, Jennifer. If you're gonna book, please do consider, like, you can book now and take advantage of the sale price, and then that way, and you can book now for whenever you want it next month, but you can take advantage. You can take advantage of the sale price. If you can't book now, Jennifer, just reach out and send me an email, okay? And we'll get you sorted. Because I do offer, yeah, just send me an email, okay? So my Mars is motivation, right? And Gemini is the eternal curious creature, the curious cat, the curious student. So it's a really good space to it makes me fucking twitchy and bored and want to try new things. It's also probably why real talk here. It's also probably why when my depression is bad, I want to buy new things to make me feel better because it's in the 12th house of my mental health. Anyways, so this is why I need the bullet journal. My astrology tells me that I need something that is changeable. Otherwise, it will not work for me. Right? So, Novira, you are the best. The realness smacking me on the butt. Oh, girl, you know I'll smack you. Woo. In playfulness, she said, for those watching the playback, in case you can't see the comments, she said smacking me on the butt first. I didn't start it. I did not start it. So, yes. Okay. So I need to do this page. I want to do the Astrological Overview. Clearly, I don't need to be taking this up. It'll be great, Steph. It'll be so much fun. I love it so much. I love it. I love my sessions. They're so much fun. I liked the thought of this fucking what's it saying? What's it? How's it? What's it? Who? The Astrological Overview. I like this, but obviously I didn't do it fully. And I liked having it with my planetary messages, which I forgot to do this morning. So let's do that. It is Wednesday. Wednesday is Mercury's day. Communication. I totally forgot to do part of my thing. I really like this planetary messages, but I don't think it's a thing that's going to last forever because I keep forgetting about it. It's just not fully integrated into my brain space. I don't know why. Oh, yay, Burgess. So excited. Yep, I got a session with Burgess at noon, and then I'm going to go have a swim with my family and be less hot because it's fucking hot. It is so goddamn hot. I was enjoying a not hot summer. I was enjoying a summer just hot enough to make you want to swim, but not so thick and humid. Okay, so today we're wondering about what we need to communicate. What do we need to communicate? If you're watching this and you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I do tarot videos and I'm leaning more into that. And I do journaling videos and I talk about astrology. Oh, am I good? My camera froze for a second. Are we good? Jennifer, I spaced it so that way no one can book if it's less than 24 hours. So you're fine. I already built it in with my settings. So that way it's good. If it's less than 24 hours, the slots are no longer available. So if you see them there, you're ready to book them. If you're looking for, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow morning is fine, love. Human here really thinking we need to save for a pool next summer because I can't take this heat. Yeah, we happen to have one right by us. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I'm good because my thing froze. Anywho. I really like this, but I'm not sure if it's quite the best way to do it. There might be a better way, but I'm unsure. But today, what do we need to communicate? Oh, that was fast. Warrior 5, action frustrated. Need to communicate being pissed off. Warrior 5, the warrior's path is rarely smooth. There are always obstacles to remove, but when frustration burns too bright, no, all can wait till time is right. Ew, Steph, that sucks. Yeah, we got super lucky. We have pools in Toronto during the summer especially outdoor pools, have free swim. And the pool by us is open for every day from 12 to 8 for free swimming. So if you plan accordingly, you can just live at the pool. But there are certain times of day it gets more busy than others. Okay. So warrior 5, action frustrated. Not feeling this for communication struggle, obstacles, pettiness, ambition, frustration, competition. Hmm. That's weird. That stuff sounds way too specific and annoying for me. Um, communicate action frustrated. Got more? Can you help me out with some more details? Because I don't get it. Perhaps because, but that's 3. Oh, Dancer 10 and Dancer Princess. Oh, this is interesting. Like Dancer 10, Heart Song. No. Dancer Princess, or this is like equivalent to Page. I can't believe I never knew this was a Thoth kind of based deck. Shows what I know about Thoth. Dancer 10. Boop. Nope, that's too far. Come and join our fairy song. Find the home for which you long. Know that you have found your place. Circle of the dancer's grace. Oh. And Dancer Princess. She is playful, free, and bright, dancing for joy and sheer delight. She is the lover of the sun and the child that lives in everyone. That's sweet cards. Okay, what do I need to communicate today? And I got action frustrated, supported by. I have to write very small. No. I wrote very, very, very small. Wasting look how tiny. For size reference, these letters down here is one single square in my journal. So I wrote, don't let the obstacles stop you from your dreams. Speak them so you can remove them. That's what I got from that. Really love this deck. I'm so glad I still have this deck. That is how I know the decks that stay. I've had this deck for 2 years. Have I found my way to fully use it yet? No, but I still love it and I still want to have it. And that's how I know it's a keeper. I should have a new deck coming in tomorrow or the day after. Made it just based on the mail time. It made it to the shipping port close by me and processed through customs. And normally it's only like a day or 2 after that. I think maybe this would be better on my weekly. 10. It's almost 10. I bet I could do it here for next week, not for this week. Um, hmm. I think I want to incorporate planetary messages to my weekly. I think I want to have. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Oh, oh, I get to start my day with freaking charts. It's like my favorite way to start the day with the Hafiz. So I see you watched that video too, Lisa. Um, I'm not sure. Um, I don't think so. The colors are stunning. I don't think the Hafiz tarot is for me, or the Oracle. Always wants to go, but he's only here for a book. Oh yeah, Junie. With how hot it gets in the summer, pools should get in. Like our pools are run by the city, right? So some of them are not kept in the best condition, right? Like, well, some of them just aren't the nicest. We happen to live in a very nice neighborhood. We have a really good pool, but some of them are just kind of shitty. Okay. So I think we're gonna nix the daily planetary messages on a monthly thing. I want to try it on my weeklies because I think that makes more sense to do it here with my weeklies, like in my sky weather. Like if I write my aspects along the bottom and then I have the space here, right? If I write this bottom line, I could also do the moon smaller. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. So that means, nope, nope, nope. This is how I actually, yeah, and I mean, I do understand that. Like, if people are self-running this, maintenance is expensive. It's just, I think it makes sense that the city should prioritize things like that because the summer is hot and heat can literally kill people. But, you know, I'm not a capitalist douchebag. So, the Cosmosis Tarot, oh my God. I was looking at that. Oh, I also am going to be backing, um, I'm going to be backing the Cosmosis Tarot. I actually might be able to back that now because y'all have booked more sessions. Mm. Because the Cosmosis Tarot, oh, 17 days. Mm. I have it on Remind Me. Yeah, because I saw that, Lisa or Steph. I was like, oh my God. And I am going to be, have y'all seen the Song of the Grandmothers Oracle? Krista, from formerly known as Adventures in Metaphysics, now known as the Crochet Witch Tarot. I don't have Barb. Barb's still going to be in bed because it's fucking 7 a.m. her time. So hold on. Let me get a link. She did this amazing, yes, Crochet Witch Tarot. She did this amazing first look at the Songs of the Grandmother Oracle, and it is, hold on one second. I'm just getting a link. I'm not as fast as Barb. So check out that video where Krista does a walkthrough of it. She has a prototype deck. It is so good. And it's of course the same art as the Gentle Tarot, or the same artist as the Gentle Tarot, which I'm getting. So and that Kickstarter goes live on Friday. Oh wait, no, sorry. that Kickstarter, yeah, that Kickstarter goes live on Friday. So, I'm going to be doing that. Okay. But I was saying, I'm going to be backing that one. I specifically budgeted money so I could back that one. Oh, I think it's my pencil crayon that's making marks. Anyways, so this is how I do my planning, and this is why it's so hard for me to do this kind of stuff on YouTube. If I go live, it's no big deal. So maybe I should just go live more. What do you think? Should I just go live more? Because I'm kind of loving. I'm living for the live-in. It's wrong with me. Living for the live-in. Live it. It when I type it out, it's like I'm saying living for the living, but no, it's living for the living. Sure, it's low key. I don't understand. This is why I'm so excited about YouTube membership, because I can go live more. It just makes sense to switch my patron stuff over and have it all housed on YouTube. So, yeah, it just makes sense to me. Let's see. I'm so freaking close. Oh, 988. I'm back up again. I'm so close. Once I've hit 1,000, I will be going live for a little celebration. It won't be immediately at 1,000 because the numbers fluctuate. So I'll once it's settled at 1,000 subscribers. Okay, so this page is going to be my astrology stuff, where I have my goals and my astrology predictions for the month. So I don't quite know how I want to set it up. Yeah, well, it's about like, right? I love lives. I love lives so much. And you get a feel for it, Steph, when you do YouTube. You get this feel for it where you can tell once it's settled. Like, it took a week to settle into my subscriber count to settle into the 980s, right? Because it kept fluctuating. It kept dipping. Like, I hit 980, and then for like 3 days I was back under 980, and then I was back up, and then it kind of settles. It's hard to describe, but that it is a thing. I'm just getting my highlighters. Okay. Oh, good gravy. I hit my light. I'm way too camera shy to do live. I have 303 subs, I think. That's great. Yeah. I've actually been on YouTube since January 2019. I've been doing this almost 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. I've been doing this 3.5 years. It can be really slow. There's no editing. There's no editing. There's only self-editing of making sure I don't stay live for forever because I have other things to do throughout the day. Okay, so I need to highlight my astrology stuff. So this is a Honeycomb Co. personal almanac. It does have my dead name. It is not cheap, but once you get to the point where you're tracking aspects, I would recommend looking into this because it does all the work for you. So instead of going in every month and having to calculate my own stuff, I have a calendar that tells me all of my aspects. So all of the black ones are aspects going on for everyone. All of the very light gray ones you can see here are let me, there we go. All of the gray ones you can see here are stuff with the moon, and my chart, or just the moon, I think. Yeah, it's the moon making aspects. And then the blue ones are my personal stuff. So I use green to mark when the moon moves from one sign to another. Tracking the moon is tedious. I do it because I am a Cancer rising. The moon is my chart ruler. So working with the moon is, and I was born on a full moon and yada yada. I really like the moon. So I do this, but it's not necessarily, for some, it might be overkill to track the moon. And there's a little overflow here. There we go. Okay. This day right here is my kiddo's birthday. And he was born on, or very close to, the new moon when he was born almost 8 years ago. So that's cool. And then I normally do pink are the ingresses, and an ingress is when a sign moves from one, nope, not a sign. An ingress is when a planet moves from one sign to another. So for example, on Thursday, August 4th, Mercury moves into Virgo. Oh God. Oh no. Oh boy. I'm gonna be tired. That's gonna be hard for me. There's nothing wrong with Virgo, just Mercury in Virgo is a part of, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Your birthday's on August 27th? That's wonderful. It's a great day to be born. I had my little baby. Both my wife and my son have Mercury in Virgo. There is nothing wrong with the way they communicate. Communication is extraordinarily hard for them. And it's extraordinarily easy for me. So it's a difficult aspect. It's a difficult energy for me to understand, for me to work with and stuff, right? Everyone has energies that are just going to be more difficult for them. That's one for me. But what I don't want to do, oh no, I pointed to here. What I don't want to do is this bullshit. This fucking bullshit. Mars moves into Gemini on the 20th of August. And Mars, let me make sure I get my info. No, but I'm glad to know when your birthday is so I can harass you. Not literally, of course. Mars is normally in a song. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm getting my details. Okay. Mars is normally in any sign for about 2 months. And everyone has their Mars return every other year. Mars, it doesn't take a full 2 years for Mars to go round and round, but it's approximate every other year people will have a Mars return. And I'm having mine. And it's my first Mars return since I like learned about Mars returns kind of thing. So Mars is usually in each sign for 2 months. but it's going to be in Gemini for 7, starting on my anniversary, actually. August 20th is 11 years I've been with my wife. Not married, but 11 years we've been together. Starting on my anniversary, I am having a 7-month-long Mars return. And mine is my 12th house of self-undoing or like mental health and stuff. So I'm fucking nah. Because what happens is August 20th, Mars ingresses or moves into Gemini. And it moves all the way through Gemini, August, September, October. It gets to the end of Gemini, and then when it gets to the end of Gemini, it hits retrograde on October 30th, and it moves all the way backwards from October, November, December, January. So for 3 months, it's retrograding, just less than 3 months. Then it stations direct in Gemini on the 12th. January 12th, 2023. And then it goes back all the way back through Gemini until March 25th, which is 5 days before my birthday, 2023. I can actually show you because this shit has some really cool, it's not for beginner astrologers. It'll just confuse you and overwhelm you likely. But so here, Mars is the red line. Sorry about the Mars is the red line. So it's been trucking along all year. On the 20th, it hits here and it goes all the way through. Then it stops, stations retrograde. Then it moves backward. Then it moves backwards. And then next year, it'll be continuing and moving backwards. And what's really quite interesting for me personally, and this is advanced astrology stuff, is it's leaving right around the same time my Saturn return is ending. My Saturn return ends March 17th, I think. I keep using the wrong thing. Saturn leaves Aquarius. So my birthday month. Oh, okay. Sorry. January. January is when. Really? It's only January? Hold on. I don't remember that. Don't go wasting your emotions. Lay all your love on me. Yeah, March 7th. March 7th, finally, I exit my Saturn return. And then and then just a few days later, exit my Mars return. So I'm a little nervous. I might actually book my own session. I think I'm going to book with Claire. I want to talk to my astrologer about this. I'm just highlighting my aspects through the month, the ones that seem to stick out, so that way I can. Yeah, I want to talk to. I'm gonna book with Claire. My astrologer I use is Claire Moon. Her website is Aligning Light Astrology. I do recommend myself, of course, but astrologers have their own astrologer. It's kind of like how if you check out Claire, It's kind of like how if you give therapy, it's recommended that you have therapy. Same thing. So I think I'm going to need to book with her because that's extremely overwhelming. And I want to know her thoughts on it. So I do recommend me. That said, there's no harm in seeing multiple astrologers because you'll get different viewpoints. It's just like exploring tarot readings from other folks, right? Claire is my astrologer. She's the one I go to, but occasionally I will. Oh, I also have 2 moon returns this year or this month. But occasionally I will like check out other astrologers. This is overwhelming. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. So the month doesn't look too bad. I'm really nervous for this. I'm nervous for this. Okay. So I'm going to I think what I'm going to do is I don't know how I'm going to set this up yet. This is no longer going to happen here, so we're going to remove these. So what have we come to? What have we decided? Well, we've decided that I'm hungry, so I'm going to have to be wrapping this up so I can go and eat. But, so we did my daily stuff. I wanted to expand my goals for astrology. So let me show you two how that started again. This is why I love having my journals right where I can reach them. Because I reference my journals a lot. So I started with big goal setting like this. The idea I had with my goal setting was that I'm trying to actually do things, right? I'm trying to actually reach my goals. And I do admit that I'm still struggling with that. I think a part of my problem is that I'm trying to force improvement and force goals. Like my whole surrender year, my hanged man card, all of these things is just continually teaching me that I have to stop trying to force things. And the Knight of Cups is my card. I feel like I'm naturally meant to just be more fluid and flowy. And then when a problem arises or I recognize that there's something tangible I need to address, then I can plan and figure that out. So I think for my goals, what I really want to do is not so much like goals, but maybe more like intentions. Does that make sense? Y'all have gone quiet. Are you still there? So more like intentions. I'm still going to evaluate the 12 areas because I love having that. And I have the space to on this page. I know it looks like just a blank page, but it's a fact. I can almost turn it into a fish. If I cut like the head, I can make it look like a fish. So this page, I'm going to be exploring my astrology thank you, Steph, appreciate it, where I do my something of goals and some intention reflection, something or other. And then I have a place to talk about the sky weather as well. So I know I'm going to do that. I am still going to have the Medi-Cal somewhere, and I am still going to have the content calendar, so that's fine. This has gotten moved, and this is getting moved. I'm putting, yeah. But just like, the thing is, the way, just like journals, the way we're taught, like, in order to get somewhere in life, you have to make a very detail-oriented type A personality plan. It doesn't work for everyone. So my planetary messages, I'm going to put those on my weekly. I'm going to give that a try because I don't want to give them up, but it's not quite like I'm forgetting. I want to try it there. This has been moved. So I still need my content. I need my Medi-Cal, my content calendar, and I am going to still do this. So I'll need something to go on the page with my Medi-Cal. I don't think this isn't going to be big enough for my content calendar. So I'll do my Medi-Cal and something here. Not sure what. And then my content calendar and then my monthlies is what I think. I'm thinking something with the moon again. Because I did have the problem with doing a weekly. The thing I don't like as much about my weekly here is that I love having the sky weather, but I'm not as on day to day, I'm forgetting where the moon is because I'm not fully focusing, looking on it. Having my daily planetary message here will hopefully help, but I think I'm going to do something with the moon. So I'm just going to, so this is going to be the Medi-Cal and then moons. I'm thinking maybe for the different moon phases. And then here is going to be my content calendar. And then here is my gratitude victories and writing something for my wife and my son. Which I also might change because that part just gets very redundant in that I write a lot of the same things. So I wonder if I would like it if instead of having 4 separates, I just got rid of these lines and I just had a full across 2 pages where I would just write today was it. I'm grateful for the sun today. It was beautiful out. Where I just more freeform write. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I need to keep thinking, and right now I need to let you all go so I can go and eat because I have a session at noon and I need to make sure I eat, and then I have to have time to set up and do my prep work. My mouth is very saliva-y. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on the live. It was so nice to have y'all here. That was very unexpected and very pleasant. For those who are watching the replay, thank you for watching. If you got this far, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to let me know if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss it when I randomly go live at 7, 8 in the morning, apparently, because that's a thing that I do now, apparently. Now that I've started to go live, it's like lives all the time. I'll see you soon, Burgess. Let me know in the comments If you have any thoughts on anything we chatted about or whatever, if you have any questions, I've got a description box with all the shit. There's all the shit in the description box. Check it out. There's my website so you can book a reading with me. Everything's on sale until the end of July 2022 in case you're watching this from the future. You know, all that stuff. But I'm going to let you go. I was so glad to have you all join me. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a really, really, really good day. And I'll see you all again really soon. Lots of love. Bye.